What's up, everybody? How we doing? Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Gaming Within, a video game podcast, or the video game podcast, whatever you want to call it. This week, we got a lot of news to get to. First off, Mass Effect Legendary Edition has released on Game Pass. Are you playing it? I know I have been. I've been loving it. Anything for free is for me. My Hero Academia has a new Battle Royale coming out. Yes, you heard it here first. A Battle Royale for My Hero Academia. Shocker, I know. Sony has announced they have a resolution for the shortage on PS5s. What will it be? Will it be a new PS5? Probably not. Find out here. But first, let me welcome my co-hosts this week. First off, it's my best friend. It's my buddy, SethRewinds. How you doing? I'm good. So, for anyone listening, we just recorded about 17 minutes of the podcast. The mics were off. Let's just say that. The go live light, that was on, but the mics were not on.
They were completely on.
So, we're good to go now. I can tell you that.
I hope.
It's funny because, 5 minutes in, I'm like, oh, I should check if I'm using the right mic. And then I forgot, and I didn't check. And turns out I wasn't using the right mic because I wasn't using my mic.
It is what it is.
But anyways, we're going to kind of skim right through the first segment since we already touched on most of it. It was obviously what we played this week. This week, I mostly just played World of Warcraft. I'm a boomer. I did get back on my Alliance character. I was able to start getting caught up on all the shit that I missed. I was able to play with Jay a little bit. That was cool, for me at least. Usually I play that game alone, so to be able to finally play with someone that I know, that was cool. Samurai obviously hopped on a little bit. So yeah, just socializing in that game for once has actually been really cool. We met some kids in a mythic. Me and Samurai did. Nice. And now I got them on my friends list, and they've been messaging me being like, oh, we should run some dungeons. So for me, that's cool. Having some people to play with, it's huge because I'm always playing alone. But other than that, dude, it's just played some Fortnite, got a couple dubs. That's about it. What'd you play this week, Jay?
Well, like you already said, it's my actual first ever time subscribing to WoW. And I've been enjoying every second of it. Every storyline, it's just so good. And I can't wait to play more. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite.
I love to hear that.
Dude, Fortnite has been amazing catching dubs. It's just I'm getting more and more used to the game to where I'm I don't know, dude. It's just it's just a great feeling to hold your own in that game, you know?
Yeah.
Great feeling.
I've seen you doing the building and the tunneling, and you're getting fucking good at it. And the editing.
Editing?
Yeah.
I'm getting
dude.
alright with that one.
So Tom showed me a trick. There's a setting for the controls for the building. So you know how when you go to edit, you press whatever and then you edit and then you press it again and it edits it. There's a thing where you press the thing and hold it to edit it, right? And then you do the edit and then you let go and it edits it.
What? God, you're joking.
I'm dead serious, dude. He showed me that setting. It's called release to edit.
Dude, everyone that plays Fortnite listening to this podcast are like, are these guys joking?
Yeah, Tom knows dude, Tom goes through all the settings, dude. He knows the shit. Tom, if you're listening, you're my guy, dude. Anytime I need settings for Fortnite, you're my guy. But I can't leave out. We got a third co-host on this week. I don't even think I announced him, and I'm completely sorry about that. But this guest here this week on the pod, this is a special guest. Okay, I want to take some time to tell you guys his credentials. First off, this kid taught me everything I know about Minecraft. Everything. Which is absolutely nothing. Second, back-to-back world champion in Fortnite.
And don't forget, he has the Roblox belt.
Oh yeah.
You can't
Oh
forget.
yeah. He won the punch for punch light heavyweight title in Roblox.
Yes, sir.
The other kid didn't even see it coming. Let me welcome a special guest, SethRewinds. How we doing, Seth?
SethRewinds.
Good.
It's my little brother, by the way.
Oh yeah. If I didn't mention that, my bad.
SethRewinds. That's funny. What games have you been playing, Seth?
I've been playing some Overwatch by myself. I've been playing some Valorant, mostly with you.
Yeah.
I've been playing this game called Osu. It's like Guitar Hero, but like there's like you have to hit them in order. So it's like with the mouse.
Yeah.
I've been playing
When you brought that game up earlier, sorry to interrupt you. When you brought that game up earlier, you know what? It hit me. I'm like, that would be a great fucking mobile app. Like, cause you're saying you like click it. Imagine like just having it on your phone, like doing the. Is that already a thing?
Yeah, I can kind of see that, low-key. But I don't think it's a thing, no.
Seth, write that down. We're gonna make that a game later.
Yeah. What other games have you been playing?
There's this game called South Park Phone Destroyer. It,
What about it?
it's really fun. I've been playing it a lot.
Damn, dude.
How you been liking Valorant?
You didn't even ask him how he's been liking Phone Destroyer.
Save the best for last. We'll get to that later.
Valorant's been really fun. I think my favorite agents are Raze and probably Breach. He looks really cool.
Heck yeah.
And I'm excited to try.
That's what's up. How you been enjoying like the game? Like, has it been frustrating? Has it been fun? Like, what's been going on?
It's in the middle, basically.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's been fun, but
It is a learning curve, you know, because you've been playing on Xbox for how long? Years, right?
my whole life. It's
Yeah.
my
And now
second
you're switching over to PC. And I remember like when we were playing, you were getting a little frustrated, and there's no reason to get frustrated. Think about all these kids that have been playing on PC for so long. You've been playing on Xbox, and you just got a PC, and from what I hear, you're doing pretty well. So I would not get frustrated. If I was your age again, dude, I would be practicing every day, because like at my age, dude, there ain't no chance. At your age, like, dude, where I live, they have this place called what's it called? Uptime Esports. It's literally like a little like, it's a venue, but you go there and these kids literally play each other in Fortnite tournaments, and they have like literally like 100 kids show up, and they have Fortnite tournaments, and they all throw in like $5. Like, dude, if I was 15 again, I'd be there every fucking time there was a Fortnite tournament.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Me and Seth played Fortnite today, and we won a game, and we dropped 25 plus bomb.
What?
We were killing.
It's like 4 of us inside a group.
You know what?
What?
I was low-key thinking when you were talking. I was like, man, I'm not a big PvE guy. This sounds fucking boring and shit. But then I thought, like Rainbow Six, like everything, like moving with your like squad, and like being strategic and shit. Like that sounds so fun. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds actually like really really fun. Now I'm thinking about it.
So Rainbow Six Extraction is a different take on Rainbow Six. It's like 4-player PvE, so we would all join into a game, and then we would fight like, I think it's like zombies or whatever, but you pretty much, I think you level up the character, you get like different skills, maybe different, I don't know, I think you upgrade armor. I really don't know exactly, but I know it's like a full game PvE Rainbow Six. You can't really go wrong.
Is it
right?
Is it only zombies that you're fighting against? Because if there's like other stuff, like missions and stuff, then dude, that'll be sick.
So that I don't know. I don't know if you ever played. There was like a event that went on in Rainbow Six. I forget what it was called, but you
I know what
fought.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't play that.
You fought against like zombies or something. Yeah.
I think Seth said Extinction, right?
I believe it's called Rainbow Six Extraction.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So I think it's a different take on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, that'll be fun. Final Fantasy VII Remake finally came out on PC. I'm sure people are loving that. I was playing that on my PS5 actually, and my fiance really likes watching me play that, so probably pick that game back up here soon. But alright, next let's talk about games coming out next week.
Whoa, I got gaming news.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
Well,
you wanna
wait. We're not at the news yet. We're just talking releases right now.
Gotcha.
So I don't know why I just introduced us to talking about next week's releases because I already was, like Rainbow Six, but one more game that comes out next week is Nobody Saves the World. This is like a new game from the Guacamelee creators. I don't know if you guys ever played Guacamelee, did you?
Heck no.
Yeah,
Never
so
even-
this is a game we really can't even really speak on because I don't know anything about it, but I know people are hyped about this game. Let me see if I can find anything about it. Nobody Saves.
Yo, Seth, have you heard of this game?
No.
No. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, Nobody Saves the World. Here it is. I want to read what it's about. It's a action role-playing game played from the top-down perspective, so it's old school. That's why it's catching a lot of eyes. The game can be played solo, though it also has a co-op multiplayer mode. In the game, the player controls a blank state character named Nobody, who is equipped with a wand. The wand allows him to transform into 15 different forms, such as magicians, robots, dragons. Each form has 2 basic skills at the beginning of the game. As the player progresses, new abilities will be unlocked. These characters have different stats, attributes, skills. It's pretty much like, I don't know, it's a game you can play mindlessly and like,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really cool. So that's going to be on Game Pass, I believe. A lot of stuff coming out on Game Pass. But, yeah, do you guys know anything else coming out? Hitman Trilogy comes out on Game Pass on the 20th. And it's also going to be on PS5.
Heck yeah. I don't know anything that's coming out this week, right?
It's a pretty slow week. This week, and then we got, I think, 2 more weeks till Lost Ark. So we're getting there.
Yeah. Isn't that game gonna be? You said free?
Free, yeah.
Yeah.
Free to play.
Why- I thought it was $15. Why
It's
would I not?
$15 to pre-order it, and you get special shit. I found that out. And you get, like, early access, 4 days or something.
You're probably gonna do that,
100%.
huh?
Dude, I was like, can I get, like, a month early if I pay $100? Because I'll do that. But,
Jesus.
no. Alright, we're going to talk news and information.
There is
During...
one-
During that last segment, I had a little hiccup with the mics again.
Well, Seth was trying to say something. What's up, Seth?
The Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection is coming out. I believe it gives you the newest Uncharted and Uncharted 4. It's coming out on PC. And
Okay.
it's gonna come out sometime in 2022. So I'm really excited for that. Uncharted's my favorite game series.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I remember you guys were both hyped about that.
Yeah. Hey, Seth, if you can do me a favor and title a little bit louder next time.
Don't worry, Seth. I fucked the mics up earlier. I fucked them up twice now, and I realized the reason why I did it is because I have it hotkeyed to a certain button, and I pressed it. But it was only for... Well, the first time, apparently, I think that's what I did during that first segment earlier tonight. And then this time, I did it because I have the same hotkey set for switching to the YouTube video. So I fucked us up, like, pretty bad there. I didn't realize it. But, yeah, right now everything's good.
Okay.
Honestly, you don't even need to cut a lot of this out. So,
Yeah, no, all good.
so now we're gonna get into news and information. I know this is kind of a, what's the word? A scuffed episode, but whatever. We're having fun, right? You guys having
Yeah,
fun?
it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. You gotta have a scuffed episode every now and then, right? Makes
Yeah,
you feel
exactly.
human. We're not fucking invincible. Alright, so we talked last week about games we were anticipating for 2021, and one of mine was the Avatar game. Well, apparently there's a different Avatar game called Avatar Reckoning. It's a new MMORPG game, and it's coming out for phones.
What?
For cell phones. On your mobile device, you can play it wherever you want.
Who cares?
Exactly.
I'm not a big phone guy. Who cares?
I'm definitely going to download this and play it. But I agree. We talked about this at the top of the episode. My Hero Academia. They announced in their, like, you know how they have, like, the mangas that in Japan they have every week or whatever? They announced in that they're going to be having a battle royale.
That sounds absolutely
amazing. What? You said amazing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you not watch My Hero Academia, Jay?
Me and my wife seen a few episodes, and then we don't watch shows too much. You know, it is what it is.
It's such a good anime.
What about you, Seth? You addicted to that?
No, I haven't started it yet. I'm gonna start it though.
Oh, look what I got here.
Right after this.
Where is it? Right here. I got the first volume, first edition My Hero Academia manga.
That's sick.
It's awesome.
Yep.
So you said they're coming out with the battle royale. When is that
They're
coming
coming out with a battle royale. 24 people in the game. It's probably gonna be like a fighting kind of game, in a way. I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
I think that's really cool because
When's
fucking
that coming out?
no release date. They just announced it in that little manga, so that's pretty cool. I don't think that news has really gotten far yet, so you heard it here first. Make sure you come here, like, and subscribe for all your latest news. Anyways, PS5 came out with new console covers. So, obviously, everybody's got the white PS5. Now they have the covers to slap onto it. I don't know what the new colors are. Let me see. New PS5 covers. So, they have pink, blue, and magenta, it looks like, or cosmic red, maybe. Here, you guys can see it right here. I know you guys can't see it, but yeah. So it's purple, pink, and like baby blue, which is they're really slick looking. Really slick looking.
So
I don't.
What do you mean by sleep? Like you just buy it? Like you buy it?
So the controllers come like they sell the controllers in the colors like normal. So
Yeah.
the controller is a normal controller, but they have like a cover that you slide over the PS5 to make it look.
How much do these cost?
Let's see here, $55 for the cover for the PS5.
You know, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Say it.
Don't you think that's a little stupid?
Yeah, I do. But also,
Like, what?
they're worrying about selling covers, and people can't even get a fucking PS5. What the
that
fuck
makes-
are you doing?
First of all, people that pay $800 for a PS5, you know. But I mean, that was a long time ago, right?
I got mine
I'm
last
saying-
February.
Yeah. But people that are paying like mad money for that, and they're like, you know what? I can spend an extra $55 on a cover. Like, what in the world?
Yeah.
They're not even on shelves.
Yeah, I don't get it. My advice to them would be wait.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so
Before we move on, looks like you're having a little technical difficulties, huh?
no. That's expected.
Ah, okay.
What were you gonna say? Before we move on, what?
Oh, I was just saying that your camera's out.
Oh, I know. Yeah, so alright. Do you guys have you said you had news for
Yeah.
video game
I
news.
have
Let's hear it.
Pretty big news. But I'm gonna ask you to look this up to make sure like this is confirmed and all that.
Alright, let's hear it.
But I saw this and I was like, you know what? This is huge news. And you know, if you're a Lego fan, I'm a Lego fan. I love Legos. Anyone else here love Legos?
I love Legos. I need to finish.
I'm
Yeah,
a
speaking of Legos, I have to-
huge Lego guy, but I've never I've wanted to get Legos, like I don't know, something's come about me where I want to go get like a Lego at the Lego store and like start putting it together with my girl, and like I feel like that would be cool, but
See, I would love to do that, but nowadays their Lego sets are like $100.
for real.
But anyways, the reason why I bring this up to like see if you guys like Legos is because Overwatch 2. You know how like Overwatch has Legos, video games have Legos and all that, like their little sets. So there was Overwatch 2 Lego sets, and they had to push back their release date. And now that company that does the Overwatch 2 Lego set is thinking about canceling. They're thinking about like canceling and like taking off their deal with
Because of the
Blizzard.
delay?
Um, I don't know. I just
What do you mean
all
the
I know
company?
is,
Lego?
I don't have too much information, but all I
Alright,
saw
let me
is
look.
like they're like, yeah, it's not gonna happen because I remember they have to delay it because Overwatch 2 is obviously not out right now, and I think they're just like, you know what, we're gonna pull the plug on this Overwatch 2 Lego stuff, and they're done with them. That's what I see.
Alright, I have it brought up here.
Alright, so
The Lego Overwatch 2 Titan gets shelved following Activision Blizzard lawsuit. So you heard correctly, but what you're hearing, this is the aftermath of the lawsuit, of the
Yeah.
sexual harassment, the unfair workplace, and we could go on and on and on all day about this. Like, this is why World of Warcraft is where it is right now.
yeah. But they're canceling with them, or like what's happening?
I think it's just on hold. I think a lot of
Yeah.
things with that company are going to be on hold for a while.
Yeah, I feel that.
It sucks, because it looks like a cool Lego set. Here, I'll show it real quick. This little guy. Yeah, it sucks, man. But this is what you get when you have a bunch of males who are just like power hungry and like treat females like shit in the workplace. Like, all this shit is just blowing up in their face.
Well, just to make sure and like everything is what I said is correct. So they're not canceling with them.
Let me
It's
look
just
here.
delayed, right? Because I could have swore. It seemed
They
like
decided to
canceled.
postpone the release following
Yeah.
accusations of harassment, discrimination, and misconduct at the California-based offices of Activision Blizzard. So it's
That's what I
not
was
canceled yet, but
Yeah,
we'll see. And also, I didn't know this. Activision Blizzard, the video game giant responsible. Listen to the 3 games they name. You ready? Seth, you'll like this one. Overwatch, Call of Duty. What do you think the 3rd game is?
Wow.
Guitar Hero.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, those are the 3 games they name right there. That's great. All right. Anyone got anything else for news?
No. What about you, Seth?
Take
I've
that as a
developed
no.
a better relationship with my dog.
Sweet. So moving on. Final segment of the old pod, Larry. We got to draw this one out a little bit, guys, because we're only 30 minutes in. All right, moving on. Final episode. One more time. All right, moving on. Final segment of our pod, the old movies and TV. And unfortunately, for I think what is the 3rd or 4th episode in a row, we need to take a little bit of a moment of silence here and remember a great one that we lost. I know for me personally, you guys can all say something before we do this, but for me personally, like growing up, I watched a lot of Full House. So losing Bob Saget this week, like actually really hit home. He's been on a couple of podcasts that I listen to. He's a big advocate of weed. He loves smoking weed. I know they said that there was maybe no drugs involved, but they found him dead in a hotel room, and I can only imagine that maybe he got back into the shit, but it sucks. Life takes another one from us, and really, really hit home for me this week. So I don't know if you guys want to say a little something.
Well, me and my grandma, which is now passed, me and my grandma were so close, and we did everything together. And me and my grandma, we loved that show. We would watch it every single night before we went to bed. Always like watching it every time it came on. So yeah, it's definitely a hard one to hear. What about you, Seth? You ever watch Full House?
Yeah, I watched a lot of it. It sucks to hear that he's gone now because he was a really cool guy in the show. He was the father of the 2 daughters, or maybe 3, I don't remember now.
Mhm.
But correct?
Yeah. He was the dad, yeah.
Yeah, he played a really good part.
I think his name in the show was Danny Tanner.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Sorry to interrupt you, Seth. I couldn't remember his name. Danny Tanner, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Not to be confused with Danny Phantom. So anyways, we're going to take a little bit of a moment of silence here and just, yeah. Moving on. How I Met Your Father apparently is now a show. Didn't know that.
Yeah, how's my father doing?
Oh, I never
Good.
met your dad. Seth
You
has.
just said so.
Yeah. So apparently, I don't know if you guys ever saw How I Met Your Mother. I love that show. I've seen every episode. It's like 10 seasons long. Seen every episode. Loved it. I read today, they're like, oh, How I Met Your Father review. I'm like, review? I'm like, I didn't even know they were filming this show. That's a thing? It's just crazy, dude. Everything's getting a remake these days. Everything. Like, have they run out of ideas? They're just like, let's remake anything we possibly can.
No, they're just trying to like. You said what?
So let's remake iCarly once again.
I don't know, dude. I feel like they're just like, you know, this show worked. Let's see if it works again. You know, they're just trying stuff.
All right, I don't have much to say about that show, to be honest. Just that I'm definitely gonna watch it.
That's what's up.
I'm a fucking sucker. So we talked about this at the top of the episode too. The Godfather has a 50th anniversary edition coming out. It's
Jesus.
I don't know if it's all the movies or if it's the first movie. I'm assuming it's the first movie because they all didn't come out in the same year, so I'm an idiot. Anyways, it's going to be in 4K. It's going to be in AMC theaters here in the US, and it will be in theaters from February 25th to March 22nd.
Yeah.
So I thought this would be like cool for me because I've never even seen those movies, even though they're huge and people love them. I've never once watched a Godfather movie, so I think that would be huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know obviously Godfather's probably a little too out of your age range there, Seth, but yeah. I just think that's cool. I mean, eventually, obviously, like, it's going to be in theaters for this month, right? But then after that, I'm sure they're going to put it out on, like, HD, DVD or whatever, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I think they should start taking old, like, hit movies and, like, remastering them in 4K. I think that's sick.
VHS.
Yeah. VHS, yeah.
Okay, man.
So I'm moving through these kind of quickly because I have a final segment for you, Jay. It's kind of a surprise, but
I have one as well. But
we have like
I think I know what
we
it
have plenty of time, and I really want, since we have plenty of time, I feel like there's something that you've been wanting to like talk about for a while, and I think this episode would be a great opportunity for it. So I'm gonna kind of fly through this real quick. Peacemaker launches. It actually launched today on HBO Max, which is Peacemaker's from Suicide Squad, the new movie. John Cena plays him.
Do you think this movie's gonna be good?
It's a show.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think it will be funny. Yeah. Because here's why. James Gunn is directing it. James Gunn directed the last Suicide Squad, and then he directed Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. He's one of my favorite directors. And he directed this TV show. So yeah, I do think it's going to be good. Are you interested in watching it at all?
I am.
You are, yeah. See?
Yeah.
See, Seth knows good talent. Come on, Jay.
It depends on what it is. Depends on what.
What do you mean what it is? It's John Cena kicking ass, taking names, and you can't see him.
You know, like, I don't see the point in watching a TV show if there's no one on the TV. You know.
Seth, tell me why you want to watch it.
I want to watch it because Suicide Squad 2 was really good and Peacemaker was my favorite. And the last Suicide Squad was good.
Who's your favorite person from the last Suicide Squad?
Randy Orton.
The first one?
Yeah, no, the one that just came out. Mine's the shark guy.
Oh yeah, I like the shark guy too. What's his name?
I forget.
Randy Orton.
I think his name's Bruce.
I think that one.
Maybe.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'm joking. You guys, neither of you got that reference.
No, I got it.
Oh, it just wasn't funny enough.
No, not too much. Not too much. It was Finding Nemo, right?
Oh, was it? I thought it was Malcolm in the Middle. Anyways, moving on.
Wait, no,
Fallout.
no. What?
Fallout is getting a TV show. They
You know,
began production.
I have
His
something
name
to
is
say about this.
King Shark.
It's Game
His name is
Shark?
what? Game Shark.
King Shark.
King Shark.
Oh, I thought you said Game
Shark.
Shark. Do you guys know what a Game Shark is?
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. We're going to take a quick second to talk about the Game Shark real quick.
No.
You guys don't know what the Game Shark is?
Never heard of it.
Okay. So, if my uncle listens to this episode, he'll appreciate this. He said he's been listening to the podcast a little bit. But the Game Shark was this thing, right? And we used to have the Nintendo 64. So this is before cheat codes. This was like before cheat codes.
Yeah.
So you would buy a game, right? And it was the Game Shark was a cartridge. Here, I'm gonna show the stream so they know what I'm talking about. But anyways, the Game Shark was a cartridge. You put the Game Shark cartridge into the N64 first. Then you put the game into the Game Shark, right? And then you would start the N64. It would start it up like as if it was a mod, and it would let you turn on like custom settings. Like
That's
you
awesome.
could be like, I don't even know. I think like for NHL you could do like, I forget, dude, but you would just do these cheat codes and you would hop in like NHL and you would score goals left and right because it was so easy. Let me look it up. Yeah, here, the Game Shark. I can't believe you guys don't remember this. You guys are making me feel old.
I've definitely heard of it, just never seen it.
Good old Game Shark, yeah. I used to love it. Here's a picture of it. Someone has a N64 cartridge in it. And it's funny, this same person is missing the memory card cover for their N64, just like I was. So funny. God damn, you guys missed out on a good time. But anyways, moving on. Anyone who's my age listening to the podcast will appreciate that. But so yeah, Fallout is getting a TV show. I thought this was pretty cool because I think Fallout could be a really fucking cool idea for a TV show, like a apocalyptic wasteland and like vaults and stuff. That's so cool.
Dude, I
We're
think
talking about Fallout, like Fallout 4? Sorry.
yeah, well yeah, that type of like series. Dude, I think my wife loves that, and I don't know if she knows, and I'm excited to tell her right after this.
Don't tell
Yeah, I
her.
wanna-
Tell her to listen to the pod, and she'll find out if she
No.
listens to the pod.
No, but I think it's gonna be fucking sick. And if she already knows, I'm gonna be a little salty.
You're gonna be like, oh, you weren't gonna tell me?
but if she doesn't, I think she'll respect it. Be excited, real excited.
All right. So before we get to the final segment, does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Because we're gonna talk about one more game for like, I mean, Jay could talk about this next game for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe even 3 episodes. But we're gonna limit him. So, do you guys have anything you want to get off your chest?
Here, I'll let Seth go first. You got anything?
No.
No, nothing. I'm gonna ask you a question, Seth.
Yeah,
How you been liking the PC, man?
it's good.
Would you would you recommend it for like console players out there, like someone that's never touched a PC or never, is looking to get one and is thinking
Yeah.
about it? Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gives you a wider variety. Way nicer graphics. You can play all the games you love in like crazy FPS. It's a huge upgrade. Way more games, like I already said. That's kind of just it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's way better, but
You know,
that's just my opinion. A lot of people like consoles too. I respect that.
yeah. I'm just thinking like, what's your next move? Not like gaming wise, but well gaming wise, but like not like console or anything like that. But like, what do you see next for you for on PC? Like, what next game you're dying to get in? Like anything. I want to know.
The newest Uncharted.
The newest Uncharted.
I'm gonna put a lot of time into that, I believe.
That's what's up.
probably gonna try to find like every Easter egg. That's gonna be impossible, but like, I don't know. I really like the Uncharted game series.
Here, how about this?
Earlier.
I know you have a lot of time because you're homeschooled, right? Give me your
Right.
top 5. You know what? Top 3 games that you're excited for and that you're going to make. They can be games that are already out, games that are coming out. I want to know. And Uncharted does not count. Or it does. Well, yeah, it does not count because you already talked about it.
Alright. I'm excited to at least try out World of Warcraft, even if level 20 is my max.
You know, you think you're gonna play WoW?
I think I am.
Yo, is that
Oh,
breaking
really?
news?
I think
I'm
that's
at least
breaking
gonna
news,
try
man.
That has to be breaking news. I haven't heard that come up once. Not even
What
off
makes
stream.
what makes you think? What makes you want to play
I want to be a dwarf.
that? Dude, is that?
Yo, to be honest, dude, I feel that, you know. Seth's like, I'm sick of this fucking COVID shit. I'm sick of this real life shit. You know what I want? I want to be a dwarf. Well, Seth.
I want to be diagnosed
Well,
with
Seth,
dwarfism,
do you know what?
and I can't.
We have a perfect place for that. It's called Azeroth. Welcome home, buddy.
Azeroth?
That's where World of Warcraft takes place.
Alright.
Heck yeah. Alright, so that's one. What's your second one? Do you see your main games? Do you think Valorant's in that list?
Yeah.
You definitely see yourself for like the next, let's say, year plus playing that game, getting good at it,
Yeah.
and sticking with it. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I have a vision of the future where someday I see Seth smacking Jay in Valorant and just teaching him, like,
Dude,
listen, dude, I might be the little brother, but you're fucking trash at this game.
Dude, I think that's already happening. But dude, I see Seth like, you know, I just wake up one day. He's like, yeah, I'm off to the tournament. Like, fuck you mean? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, the Valorant tournament. I'm in it. Just for like, you know, 2 mil. Like, huh?
He's like, yeah, I live in California where they actually have tournaments.
Yeah.
He's like, you Maryland looking ass.
This isn't really related to this topic, but another game I've been wanting to try is that new Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Next thing you know, he's gonna say, yo, dude, I can't wait to play the new VR Among Us.
No, next thing you know, he's gonna be like, yeah, I got the PSVR 2. You guys heard of it? No, he's gonna be like, I got Google Stadia. You guys heard of it?
Oh lordy.
All right, we gotta move on. Anyone have anything important?
No.
Because we have a very short podcast this week. Didn't have a lot of news, didn't have a lot of games coming out. You know, the next couple of weeks should be huge because there's a lot of stuff coming out.
Dude, I'm shaking.
I wanted to take this extra time to talk about something that Jay he's going to need a lot of time to talk about. So, what better time than now? We have an extra 20, 30 minutes to kill. I want to talk about Overwatch 2. I want to sit here and I want to hit on everything. I want to take this opportunity because you have your little brother here who knows you. He knows you very well. Who also plays Overwatch. Who knows the game very well. So we're going to take this opportunity and we're going to start at the top. We're going to start with, I'm going to ask you, why is Overwatch 2 taking so long?
Because their development is abysmal. It's the stupidest thing. And I can go. Oh, dude, I don't even. Is there another question? Can we start out with a different one? Because I can talk about that one.
What are you most excited for in Overwatch 2?
Absolutely nothing except new characters. Like I don't care. I mean, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, woo! I get mad at playing PvP. Let me go hop on PV and chill a little bit. It's just, I'm not excited. The only thing I'm excited for is the new characters. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Just that. That's it.
Seth, help me with some questions, all right? Think of some while I'm asking, okay? You don't have to ask any right now, but start thinking of some right now, okay? All right. So, obviously you've been playing a lot of Overwatch 1. Do you agree that they stopped the production of Overwatch 1 too soon? And let me rephrase the question. Do you think that they would have more success with Overwatch 2 had they been updating Overwatch 1 this whole time? Or do you think that they made the right decision by saying, we're going to put all of our resources into Overwatch 2 because that will create a better product?
You know, I'm gonna answer this question, and okay, so it's not really to answer it, but it's to answer it. I think they should have announced Overwatch 2. That's what I think. I don't think they should have fucking announced it. And
I agree with
yes,
that 100%.
it is
Before
hurting the
we move
game.
on, I agree with that. I think that Overwatch 2 should have never been announced.
You
It
know,
was a grab at money.
yeah, and it was a trip and fall on their face, as we can see that now. But Overwatch 2, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, with Overwatch 2, um, they should have announced it. First of all, second of all, they're like, oh yeah. So before Overwatch 2, I actually want to wait until to say this later. But here, you know what, Seth, do you have any questions for me for Overwatch 2?
I do actually. What do you think about the? Do you think there's gonna be any cool upcoming new maps? Maybe like anything cool? Maybe like
Yeah,
maybe still like Overwatch One,
I
like
mean,
maybe advance into the future.
well, we already see the new maps. We've seen crap, dude, the Canada map. I forgot where it is. Don't roast me for it. It's been so long since I've cared about this game. We've seen a few new ones. Greece, I believe. Um, and like others. Yeah, they look sick. They look fine. It's just like I don't know. It's just like cool new maps, cool new characters. It's just like I feel like how they're doing it is just the complete wrong way. Like the worst way. Like it's like there's this open road where they're like, oh my gosh, we have something here. Obviously, like at the time when Overwatch was big, everyone loves Overwatch. It's like we have something here, and they took that and they fucking threw it in the trash can. And I'm not saying that it's dead. I'm not saying that like it's over. But like, dude, it's gonna be not fun building back their community from what they've already done to this poor game. And like, you know what I'm surprised about? I'm surprised that they haven't like any other company hasn't made a game that's like Overwatch. That's good. You know what I mean? Like now's a perfect like all these people are like, oh my gosh, like let's make battle royales. Like that's awesome. Everyone loves that. Everyone loved Overwatch when in its prime time. So why not make another game that's better than this game, right? And everyone will be like now's the perfect time to hop on that game. You know what I mean? I'm surprised no one's doing it. And if someone is like, let me know. Like I definitely want to check out games like that. Do you have another question?
Maybe has there been any announced characters? New characters?
Announced characters? Yeah, there has been. I forgot their name, but it's like a soldier looking character. It's not
Do
too cool. You said what?
you know their abilities?
Dude, it's been since the last time I looked at like Overwatch news. It's been like a year ago. It's been more than that, actually.
What do you just
No,
don't want to get yourself
but
hyped up?
since no, definitely not. I'm not even. I was already hyped up. That train has left.
Yeah.
But I wanted to save this. Um, well, I actually have a question for you, Scott, because I already just talked about it just 2 seconds ago. Do you know if any game like now would be the perfect opportunity because like when Overwatch was in its prime, everyone loved it. Now would be the perfect opportunity for another company to make a game just like Overwatch, make it better, and make like updates, and everyone will be hopping on that. Is it
Yeah, I heard
Overwatch
you.
2?
I heard you say that. I think the thing with my thing with that would be, I think that someone already tried and they failed,
Who?
in Paladins, and so I think people are scared. They're like, why would we do that? That's already like a thing of the past. People are already looking at the new like what's the new idea?
I'm just saying, dude. Now,
Like what
right
we
now,
talked about earlier. People are always looking at the next best thing.
yeah, I feel that. I'm just saying, like right now, someone like comes up with something like that, I think it would be huge.
I agree with you.
Like, you know how PUBG is right now? PUBG is like really down.
Dude, I wish you
And
got to
Super
see
People-
Overwatch when it came out.
Huh?
I wish you got to see Overwatch like when it first launched, because like there was nothing like it, and people were
Yeah.
hyped.
Yeah. But yeah, do you have any questions, Scott? Oh,
Go ahead,
what's your
Seth.
question, Seth?
Well, similar. Well, I don't really actually have a question, but I kind of want
Go
to talk
for
about something. Similar to Overwatch and PUBG, that's a thing we didn't go over. Super People. Has the feel of PUBG and has a bunch of superpowers. Like, what is there? The super jump, teleport. Guys, what else is there?
Like nuke and shit.
Yeah, there's a nuke.
There is
crazy.
what's that fucking chick's thing, dude? Dude, there's so many people in Super People. I don't even think I've gotten all of them yet.
Right?
What is there?
There's
16 people?
There's a person with the car. There's someone that runs fast. There's someone that teleports. There's someone that has like 3 blinks, like Tracer, like boom boom boom. Whole bunch of shit. Dome shield guy, shotgun guy, sniper guy. You got a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot. I like Super People. I just suck at it.
Yes, sir.
Same.
Very bad
Yeah.
at it.
Do you have any questions, Scott, about Overwatch?
I mean, yeah, I like. Okay, so what do you think will be different about Overwatch 2? Like, what is gonna get all these people to come back? Like, they waited so long. What is Blizzard? They're gonna come out with Overwatch 2, and all of a sudden everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, we forgive you. Like, we'll come back." Like, no, people are gonna be like, "How do I know the content's gonna be there?" I mean, you know the content's gonna be there. It's a brand new game, except it's not. Apparently, you said it's a DLC. I don't know, dude. I could talk about this game all day. I just want to know, like, if I'm buying Overwatch 2, what the fuck is gonna keep me playing for as long as I played Overwatch 1?
Well, okay, so the cool thing about Overwatch 2, I'll give them some credit, is that they're gonna have like 16 plus new characters. So it's gonna be a completely new fucking game. So when this game launches,
So 16 plus new characters on top of the 28 or whatever they already have.
Yes.
So it's gonna be like a 40, like it's gonna be like Siege,
Yeah, kind of like that.
because
But
Siege
what I'm
has like
saying-
50 people.
But what I'm saying is, like, when this game releases, everyone and their grandma's gonna play.
Yeah, at first,
But-
of course.
But will that last?
People chase
I
what's
don't
new.
know.
I told you
I
that.
don't know. Yeah. But
Do you think it will last?
dude, even though I've been dogging on them, yeah, because like I see, I mean, they're
Here's my
playing smart.
opinion, okay? I think Overwatch. I'm gonna let me just say this. I think Overwatch 1 would still be one of the biggest games had they done this instead. Instead of announcing Overwatch 2, they did all of the same stuff, the PvE, the graphics, the new heroes, everything, and they just did Overwatch 1. And they just continued to do what they were doing, and they added all this Overwatch 2 stuff incrementally in updates to Overwatch 1. I think it would have kept Overwatch 1 in the spotlight. It would have kept it being as big as it was. It never would have lost its popularity, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Well, I just want to throw this in. With Overwatch 2. Oh, dude, I don't know, dude. This is so much stuff I want to talk about. But, with Overwatch 2, on, like, how they're doing it, it's just... You'll see what I mean when I talk about it. I don't want to get into it too much right now. I want to, like, answer, like, questions and all that. But, like, obviously they're playing it safe. Like, if they wanted money and needed money and all that, Overwatch 2 would be out right now and it would fucking suck so fucking bad. There'll be new characters, nothing will be balanced. Obviously, they're playing it safe. So, to answer your question before, like, do I think it'll last? I think yes, it will, because they're playing it safe. Because after all this shit blows over, they get new people in. Talking about the Blizzard team and all that, and stuff starts rolling again.
Because Papa Jeff's gone now.
Well, he's coming back to He came back to this Christmas thing that they do every year, but yeah, he's gone. But but once they get everything rolling again, then they'll release Overwatch 2, and then they'll start updating Overwatch. So they're gonna update the game, no doubt about it. But the reason why they're not updating Overwatch 1 right now is because what's going on. Obviously, we all know that. So yeah, I definitely do see the game uh, being there and staying popular. But what I will say is it's definitely not gonna have that same popularity and impact if it would have released at a normal time and all this shit would have happened. If all this shit didn't happen and they would have released it like on a good time instead of releasing it like 3 years after they fucking said, or 4, who knows how long, it would have had a way bigger impact. But I definitely see it still being popular.
I agree. I just think, damn man, they were like, they were in the spotlight, dude. They were like, one of the top 3-4 games.
Yeah,
The Overwatch League, like, dude.
And they could have stayed that way. And them saying Overwatch 2, like them like saying it too
Yeah.
early. They definitely said it too early.
Dude, think about that. Once they said Overwatch 2, everyone's like, oh fuck Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
Even
Like,
if you, like, you again, people like what's new. Why are they gonna grind Overwatch 1 when Overwatch 2 is coming out? At least they said that at the time. So then everyone took a little bit of a break, and then here we are 3 years later, and we still don't have Overwatch 2, and people are like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, like I don't mind that they like said it early. That's fine. I have a whole way that I will tell you and explain to you how they could have went about this, and it would have been fine. Everyone would have loved it. Do you want me to talk about that now?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
yeah, we got
let's
time.
do it. So, when they said, oh, Overwatch 2 is gonna be a thing, and everyone's like, oh, everyone was hyped. Me and my wife were so excited. It was like this is like, we've been playing Overwatch for years at that time, and when they announced that, we're like, we've never been a real big fan of things. Does that make sense?
What do you mean? A big fan of things?
You know how you're a WoW fan because you've been playing that game.
Oh yeah, you've never had that thing that you're a huge fan of?
No, not really.
Okay.
But we're like, holy shit! Like, this is a thing that, has a nice base and like looks really strong for the future, and it seems exciting. So we're like, oh my gosh, let's fucking go. Me and my wife. After that, we started watching all the like mini movies and shit. We watched me and her like started to become big fucking fans. We're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I want to buy merch and shit like that. That type of fan. And
Wait,
we were so
I wanted to
excited.
ask you before you get into that. Did your mindset change? Because I remember when me and you played, you were a new player. The game, everything was a new book for you. Everything, you were reading it for the first time, and you were excited and you loved it. When you were showing your wife, were you still excited about the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's not like I played it every single day for like 8 hours straight, like some people do.
Right.
It was just
We
like,
we played it
like,
casually, super casually.
exactly. But when me and my wife started playing, we wanted to, believe it or not, we wanted to go fucking pro. Like, I'm not even joking. We were like, yeah, I can definitely see us on a team
Yep.
and shit like that. And we're not like, oh,
I've
we'll
I've
practice
been
to
there
get
before. I've
Yeah.
had games like that. Yeah.
And we're not like, oh, we'll practice to get there one day. We're like,
That
let's
shows
fucking do it.
passion for a game.
Yeah, we're like, let's fucking do it. And like, anyone in the fucking right mind wouldn't be like, oh, hey, this game is dying and their future fucking sucks. Let's get good at this one. Like, what? No.
Yeah.
Clearly at the time, we're like, this game has so much potential. Let's fucking get good at it. And that's when we became fans and shit. And it is what it is. Shit happens. But back to like what I was saying about the release. I don't mind that they, said Overwatch too early, way too early. But I don't mind it. What they could have done instead of this bullshit that they're doing now is so Overwatch 1 right now. They have like these little things. There's like this how they have events, right? Like
Yeah.
every like 2-3 months, whatever.
Yeah, they've had
have,
them
like,
for forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
forever. They started adding these like little like character events for specific characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we had one for Ash. We had one for I think we had one more. I think it was Moira, but I don't kill me on that. But and they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this every single like month until Overwatch 2. They have not done a single one since they said that. So they lied.
They do them during the event though, right?
What?
During the like seasonal event, they'll have also the character thing,
Well,
or that you.
I guess. I mean, but it's not like that. It was. I mean, it's like that, but.
I mean,
that's
pretty
been a
much.
thing for how long?
Pretty much, there's no reason to log into Overwatch.
No.
For a normal person that doesn't love the game, it doesn't grind it every day, doesn't plan to play it all the time. There's no reason to log in. It's not like you're like, oh, I gotta log in and do my thing today or whatever. Like, there's none of that. Nothing's new in the game. You could literally not play it until Overwatch 2 comes out, and you will have not missed anything except maybe like 10 skins.
Yeah. And, like the thing is that like with the game, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna update it. We're gonna do that stuff, right? And then they're like, oh yeah, we're not gonna update it. And they're like, oh yeah, we are gonna update it. It's like
Yeah.
so like.
That threw me off when you were like, "Oh, they're coming out with a patch." I'm like, I thought they weren't updating it anymore.
Well, here's the thing. You know who I feel bad for, and I want everyone to feel bad for these people, the Overwatch content creators, dude. Like, oh my gosh, I feel bad for. Could you see yourself playing?
Wait, those still exist? I thought they were
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Now, could you imagine playing 8 to 10 hours a day of Overwatch, and they haven't updated the game since fucking Nom?
For real.
Could you imagine that? Like, they
For
did
real.
not update the game for like 8 months.
Yeah, I
And then
know. I remember.
They finally updated the game, which was really fucking sick. It was
Like last week, right?
no, well, it was like I forgot what they called it, but it was like a creator cup, and that's what I'm gonna call it. And it was for Overwatch, and me and my wife participated in it. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah, it was really fucking sick. I'm like, oh yeah. So it's where the bunch of content creators and pros, they're like, oh yeah, like throw these ideas in, and they get put into the game, and you know, they're in the game. And that was like the first fucking update that they did for like months and months and months. Oh my bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. They did updates for free for all, which were new maps, which I don't ever fucking play. If you play free for all, good for you. I've never played a free for all match. Have you, Scott?
Nope. Well, I think I played Deathmatch. Is that the same thing?
I feel though.
Not really, but
What's that?
but it's
What?
he's played a
Play
little.
the
Oh, played a little.
But is that the main focus? Is that like, yeah, fucking new map?
No. Also, I don't want to have to fucking play 9 matches of fucking bullshit where I'm losing all the time just to get a skin. That's not. I'm not gonna log in and do that, dude. I'm sorry.
That makes you play the game, bro.
No, it doesn't, because I log in, I'm like, oh, I have to win 9 matches? Alright, I'm going to go play something else.
Yeah. But anyways,
Do you have to win those? You have to win those.
well, yeah, they used to be. It used to be like that. Now, it's like by points. So let's say you have to win. Let's say there's 12 points to get this character now. You win a game, you get 2 points. You lose a game, you get 1. So it's not like that. It's not like 12 points. That's just me throwing it in there. But
Okay.
yeah, now you can lose and get characters, but it's extra long. So have fun with that. But other than that, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, they haven't updated the game for centuries. And I feel bad for these content creators because, dude, you know, once that creator thing came out, everyone that makes Overwatch YouTube videos talked about it, and it gets really sad. Like actual sad, because me and my wife were watching Overwatch the other day, and there was this bug where Hanzo, his arrows went through shields. You know, obviously it's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to break the shield. It's not supposed to go fucking through it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that made Overwatch content had that YouTube video up ready.
Yeah.
Because of one fucking stupid bug. You know, me and my wife were like, oh, who cares? Cool. But these Overwatch content creators, they have to make their money. They have to make something out of it. So they see it, and they're like, they're dying. It's not funny. It's sad. And I just feel bad, dude. It's so dry with the content.
They're laughing at their own pain.
Yeah, basically, dude. It's just, man, I'll tell you, it's getting really, really, really sad.
It can't be all sad about Overwatch 2, though.
You can't.
You got a few positive things to close out on?
Well, I have a big thing that I definitely want to talk about. I know we're running out of time, so I'm just gonna say it now, and I'll throw a few positive in there. I mean, I've already said my positive stuff, like, cool
Yeah,
characters,
you hate
good
the
story
game.
coming out.
You
No,
hate the
cool
game. You hope
characters.
it fails.
No,
I
no,
know.
I never said that.
I know. I know.
I said cool characters are
If
coming.
anything, you don't want that to happen.
No, definitely not. But I said cool characters are coming, cool stories coming, and they're definitely gonna hold popularity. That's my positive. But a thing that I want to come out and say, they're doing it. The way they're doing this Overwatch 2 shit is completely fucking stupid and wrong. I want you to know that. If this ever gets big, I want them to fucking know this. And how they should have done it is like this. So they announced Overwatch 2. Pandemic happens. Shit happens. I understand that. I understand. Shit happens. People get COVID. Stupid boss shit. We all get it. So what they're doing right now, as we're talking, they had the Overwatch finals months ago, and they released information on Overwatch 2. They're like, oh, by the way, now the tournaments for Overwatch are gonna be on Overwatch 2. So you got all these pros playing Overwatch 2, while all these fucking people, the fans, are playing Overwatch 1. Doesn't that fucking just kick you right in the face?
I don't agree with that at all.
Doesn't that just kick you right in the face, dude?
Because you're gonna lose a lot of fans in that way. Why are they gonna watch something they can't play?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what esports is. Esports is watching things that you could go and play.
Yeah, like you're like, oh my god, dude, he just did the nastiest thing.
You're like, oh, I want to go try that. I want to learn how to do that. I want to get better. I want to do this.
Yeah.
Instead, you're like, what game are they playing? How can I play that? Oh, I can't.
Yeah. I disagree with that decision so much. I think that's the dumbest thing they could have done. And the reason why they have to do it that way is because, they have to pull in more eyes. Oh, these guys are playing Overwatch too. That's their decision making. But how they did it completely wrong is so I had a great idea, and I want everyone to know this. Why not update the game, like release Overwatch 2 now, right? Give us what the pros are playing, right? And I know they can't do that. You know why they can't do that? Is because there's a story fucking tied to it. And the story of the PvE. And the PvE has unreleased characters that are released, obviously, but they already have the names, they already have all the shit, right? So if you release like Overwatch 2 and which is just the basic game, just new maps and new like 2 new characters, right?
It's a DLC.
Yeah, it's just a DLC. If they do that, then they can't release the PvE, which is the story, because they don't want the people to know, hey, this is the next character, hey, this is the next character, because that ruins the hype, that ruins the shit, so they can't do that. But they mess themselves up when they combine the two, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just go one at a time. But they're trying to put so much on the fucking table, where it's just
They're overdoing it. Yeah.
Way dog shit. And
it's like, funny? Stop trying to throw so much at us and just fucking come out with the game.
And you know what's funny? Adding 16 characters. Do you understand how hard it is to balance games? Do you understand how hard that fucking shit is? It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
And imagine adding almost times 2 the roster. It's a completely different game.
Dude, there's plenty of games that aren't balanced, and you're like, oh, I know why they're not balanced because it's so hard to, and then you play other games that are, and you're like, this is a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, exactly. And dude, these new characters, people are gonna be like, oh, this new character is lit. It's gonna change the characters that you are playing today. Like for example.
Yeah, no, dude, it's gonna go to 5v5.
Yeah.
In Overwatch
not only just that. Bastion. He's no longer like when he's in turret mode, that's not a thing anymore. You can go in turret mode, but it's for 6 seconds, but you can move around.
Yeah.
Like they're changing the characters that we know and care about, and they're changing that for all these new characters because they have to add 16 at once, or people are gonna be pissed because that's what they promised. Stupid as
That's
shit.
what I want to talk about, the stuff the new stuff with Overwatch 2. I want to talk about that in another episode because I feel like this time it was all like our opinions. I do want to eventually have like a segment where we talk about all the new stuff, everything that's coming, everything you can expect. I want to cover everything, so I don't really want to get too deep into the new stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. So,
because we're gonna have a whole thing about what's coming, all the new heroes, everything.
Yeah, I gotcha. But what I do want to say is, like, they really messed themselves up with they had. What they could have done is, you know, released Overwatch 2, release a few characters at a time. Like, imagine, dude, imagine this. Overwatch 2 comes out. There's like 6 new maps. New maps are easy, you know, you don't have to change anything about them.
Yeah.
You know, you do 5v5.
Yep.
If you give me Overwatch, maybe it's just because I'm a diehard fan. If you give me Overwatch 2 and like 6 new maps and it's 5v5 and with no new characters, dude, I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude, that's sick. Fuck
Yeah, but like with
And
the
then-
balance, with the new balance stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
fuck yeah.
And
That's a huge update right there. That's a huge update.
who cares about the story? Who cares about the new characters? I'm playing fucking Overwatch 2, new.
Yeah.
It's 5v5, and I'm
But
playing.
that's yeah.
New maps.
They're not gonna do
But-
that. Are you kidding me?
No, because they're stupid. And
I don't
the way
even
they
know
did
if
it was
Overwatch 2
trash.
is ever gonna come out.
No, it won't. But the way they did it was stupid and trash. But what I do want to say is, if they did that, I think a lot of people will be like, fuck yeah. And then imagine this. Imagine this. I think this will benefit my way. I think this will benefit them more than how they're fucking doing it. We already see how they're doing it is trash. But my way, dude, check this out. Overwatch 2 releases. Boom. No new characters. Sorry. Who cares? No story. Who cares? Boom. Wait. The 5v5, you're playing new maps. Have fun. And then every single month, or, you know, if you want it to last 2 months, who cares? Or if you want it to last longer, my bad. Like twice the lifespan. Every 2 months, a new character comes out. Boom. Another character comes out. Boom. Every 2 months. Because you got 16 made, right? You got to balance the game. But you throw a new character in there, and give it 2 months, be like, okay, yeah, that character's doing good. That character's balanced, or like, you know, flip shit around. Or maybe every 3 months if that's too fucking whatever. But boom, all these new characters. Boom, 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 boom. You know, like, you played Apex, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. What you're saying right now is that's asking an awful lot from Blizzard. Do you
No,
know the company you're dealing with?
Dog shit. But
Bro.
what I'm saying is, like,
They come out with an World of Warcraft update every 6 months.
here's the thing. I'm not asking a lot from them. I'm asking less than them. You know how? Because they're trying to put all this stuff out at once. If they just cut it into little sections, but give it to us now. You know what I mean? That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's like, you know,
All right.
you see how the character
I gotta
does.
force you into giving us your last thoughts.
Yeah, what's up?
Just give us your last thoughts. What are a few things you want to close out on? We're gonna have a segment where we talk about all the new stuff, but that's not gonna be for a while. We're gonna save that for closer. If we get like an Overwatch League announcement here soon, or like a yeah, probably whenever the Overwatch League stuff starts coming out, we're gonna do a whole segment on Overwatch 2. But for now, I want to hear your closing thoughts on Overwatch 2.
Well,
Because you gotta close out the Overwatch 2 talk until Overwatch League gets announced.
here,
So let's hear it.
I have a good one to close out. I'm gonna tell you what I want and what I expect. That's a good closeout, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, what I want is obviously a ginormous apology. I want so what they do is they do these really dope skins for, like, let's say for the finals. This guy was MVP, right? He gets to make his own skin in the game, and it's in the game, and you get to buy it. What I want is a apology where they take fans created skins, 5 of them, put them in the game for free. That's what I fucking want. That would be sick. And make Overwatch 1 free until Overwatch 2 comes out. That's my 2 wants. I only have 2 wants. They're pretty big ones, but I think we fucking deserve it.
I agree with that.
What I expect when Overwatch 2 comes out. And now I'm not gonna, get into. We already have another thing for later, or not later today, but next episode or any other episode. What I do want to say is, what I do want is updates. I want to see more updates, and I want to see just more interaction with the community, because I think that was like the first time they interacted with the community was that Community Cup or Creator Cup. I want to see more of that shit.
I agree.
That'd be sick.
I think
Can you imagine?
yeah, like Fortnite has the they have like a event every weekend that you can like join in.
And remember how you talked about that Halo shit? That like you can join a tournament and like win money.
Yeah.
Imagine shit like that in Overwatch.
I mean, yeah, that'd be cool, but it's Blizzard and you're expecting too much.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. But
I'm just telling you, from someone that's played a Blizzard game for a long time, you're expecting too much.
we all have dreams, man. It is what it is. But yeah, that's all I want to say about
yeah.
it. You got anything to say about it?
Listen, I'll talk about it a lot when I get a release date. Until then, dude, they don't deserve my time.
What about you, Seth? You there, buddy?
Yeah, I think Overwatch is, I don't know, I think it deserves, we deserve, they deserve, we deserve an apology. Big,
Yeah,
big,
exactly.
Big time.
See, and like Seth is like the type of guy that's like asking me almost once every day. It's every other day now. Hey, you want to play Overwatch? You want to play Overwatch? I say to him, no, I don't, man.
Yeah, but nothing's drawing you in anymore, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to end it on that.
All right, well, we kind of bounce around this week. To be honest, I'm going to get real with you guys. This week would have been an easy week for me and Jay to sit here and just fucking phone it in. It would have been an easy week for me and Jay to slack and be like, you know what? We've been doing really good. We did 4 episodes in a row. Why don't we take one off? But you know what? We didn't. We're here grinding. We're always grinding. This is something that we want to do. We want to be here. We love being here. And we're not going to give up.
Yeah,
So,
I remember you texting me. You're like, "You ready for tonight?" I'm like, "Hell yeah."
yeah, dude, like, I look forward to this. Like, this week, I thought about it. You know, I'm like, dude, there ain't shit to talk about. And I said to Jay, I'm like, I'm down to just hit record and just do whatever and talk about whatever. But we were supposed to have our part-time co-host, who kind of really grinded my gears tonight. We were supposed to have him on tonight. And he told me, he's like, you know, if I were you, I wouldn't wing it. I would just do an outline. You don't have to follow it, but just have it. And I appreciate his advice because I think that was a good idea. Although I really think we could have winged it tonight. I don't think we needed an outline. I think I could have winged the whole thing. But
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're getting close to streaming this stuff on Twitch. Getting ready.
I agree. I would love to just like stream this on Twitch and be able to see like the live reactions to things we say.
Yeah.
Also, like, if we streamed it, it would be like 3 hours long. You guys listening to it right now, you're listening to it, you're like, it's only 50 minutes. Yeah, we cut a lot out. But yeah, so I want to take one last minute here real quick. I want to say thank you to our guest this week, Seth. Again, thank you for coming on. I know, you know, it's a lot to ask. It's a lot to come on here and talk about shit and watch me get drunk and high on stream. You know, I get that. But listen, we really appreciate you coming out. We appreciate all the input you give us. We appreciate you asking Jake questions about Overwatch. We appreciate just taking the time to come on our podcast and say what you got to say about video games.
And hopefully we can have you on a lot more.
Definitely. Awesome. And just anyone else, if you guys might be interested in coming on, shoot us a message. You know where to find us. We'll always, you know, give thought to anyone that might want to come on. We just want, this is a video game podcast. We take input from anyone that's got a opinion on video games.
You just have to have 1 billion subscribers and let us know. Shout us out.
Yeah, exactly. If you can't promote us, we can't promote you. So that's pretty much the way it goes. But no, in all honesty, I never thought I would be making a podcast where I had guests and where people wanted to come on my podcast and hang out with me. So for me, that's huge. Seth, thank you so much for hanging out this week. We really appreciate it. Jay, it's been a pleasure as always. This has been Gaming Within, episode 5. We'll see you guys next week. I love you guys. Take it easy.